Let's see what the latest MLB news is. MLB news. Wait, what? Marcus Semien agrees to a 7-year deal with Rangers. Source confirmed by Robert Murray Report, MLB Network at MLB. Dude, I have to look into this more. This would make it such a good video. As you guys saw in the first scene, we are going to be reacting and talking through Marcus Semien signing a 7-year, $175 million deal with the Texas Rangers. So let's just get right into it. So there's an article on MLB.com called "Semien Rangers Agreed to 7-Year Deal." Source, and we're just gonna read a little bit. Arlington, the first domino has fallen in the offseason's hot shortstop market, as Marcus Semien agreed to a 7-year, $175 million deal with the Rangers on Sunday. The club has not confirmed the deal, but it is the first big splash for a team that has publicly stated its intent to spend big in free agency this winter. Oh my god. And then the Texas Rangers posted, "We hope everyone is having a wonderful day." Well, I'm sure Rangers fans are, because they just got one of the best shortstops out there right now. Anyway, Semien played eight seasons at shortstop before sliding over to second base in 2021 after signing a 1-year free agent deal with the Blue Jays. In Toronto, he played all 162 games and slashed .265, .334, and .538, 873 OPS, which is really good, en route to earning his first career All-Star appearance, Silver Slugger Award, and Gold Glove Award. Semien also hit 45 homers, which was a single-season record for a primary second baseman, while collecting 102 RBIs and 15 stolen bases. He finished third in American League MVP voting, behind winner Shohei Ohtani and teammate Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Semien would be an upgrade defensively as well, whether it's at second base or shortstop. Even though second wasn't his natural position, he won a Gold Glove. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who won a Gold Glove at third in 2020, played shortstop for the Rangers in 2021. But Kiner-Falefa and Semien are both versatile enough to play either middle infield position. Texas hired offensive coordinator Donnie Ecker and Tim Hires as hitting coach to revamp the process. The acquisition of Semien is the first step in the planned offensive overhaul for the Rangers at the big league level, and it is an immediate upgrade for a Texas team that has struggled for the last 2 years. So guys, as I just read to you, the Rangers are making some deals, man. I'm proud of them. The Rangers weren't one of the teams that I had very high on my list for 2022, but they're proving me wrong right now. And as you can see, Marcus Semien, the third place MVP, just signed a 7-year deal, $175 million with them, and I couldn't be more happy for Semien. He's finally getting the bag he deserves. I mean, he just went off last year, and so we are just gonna for the rest of this video, we're just gonna deep dive into how he came up and how he was so good last season to get this bag with the Rangers, and why this would help the Rangers so much. So we are here on Marcus Semien's baseball reference page, and it is here that I'm going to tell you guys all about everything you need to know about Marcus Semien, and I'll just tell you where he came from and who drafted him and all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and start with his 2021 stats and his career stats. So in 2021, Marcus Semien had a 7.3 WAR, 652 at-bats, 153 hits, 45 homers, 265 batting average, 115 runs, 102 RBIs, 15 stolen bases, 334 on base percentage, slugging 538, and OPS 873, and OPS plus 133. So basically what OPS plus is its average is 100. It rates how good a hitter is at hitting. Average is 100. Marcus Semien this season was at 133, which means he's 33% better than the average hitter, which is really good. he has accumulated so much more WAR this season alone than he did the entire rest of his season. He had probably more at-bats this season than he did the rest of his career. 173 hits, that's got to be more than his others. 45 home runs, highest home runs he's hit in any season. 265 is a batting average higher than his career. 115 runs, he's definitely not scored that many in a season. 102 RBIs, he only had 482 for his season, so that really makes me think that he got way more than he normally is. And then on base percentage, higher than his career. Slugging, higher than his career. OPS, higher than his career. So basically what I'm trying to get at with you guys is just so I can tell you, like, how much better he was this season than the rest of his career. Like, he was good the rest of his career, but with a career 28.7 WAR, 3,918 at-bats, 1,003 hits, 160 home runs, 256 batting average, 582 runs, 482 RBIs, 81 stolen bases, 324 on base percentage, 444 slugging, 768 OPS, and 110 OPS plus. This is just, he was so much better this season, and I'm really happy for him because he's finally getting his bag. He's finally getting an opportunity for a long-term contract. And yeah, so let's now get into when he was drafted and everything like that. So he was drafted by the White Sox in the 34th round of the 2008 MLB June amateur draft from St. Mary's High School, and the Chicago White Sox in the 6th round of the 2011 MLB June amateur draft from University of California, Berkeley. So I guess he probably so he was drafted out of high school, and I guess he declined it so he could go to college, and then he was drafted out of college to play with the White Sox. He was drafted by the White Sox 2 times. He accepted the second time, so and I'm guessing he was called up in 2013 because that was his first season with the White Sox. So over his career, he's played with the White Sox, the Athletics for a number of years, that's a lot, and the Blue Jays. Oakland 6 years, Chicago White Sox 2 years, and Toronto a year. So now let's get into like why Marcus Semien would be so good for this Texas Rangers, like this young Texas Rangers team who is bound to be so good. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into why Marcus Semien would be so good for the Rangers, and like why and how he can help them so much. Because like the one reason is that the Rangers, like, no offense to the Rangers or anything, but they don't have great pieces to build off of, great players to build off of. They lost Joey Gallo, they lost other greats like Corey Kluber last season and stuff, so or 2 seasons ago I guess it was, but anyway, they don't have this one guy they can build out of and around, and they're kind of in like a consistent rebuild. So for me, Marcus Semien landing with them would be great, because now they have a guy that they can build their roster around and like build their offense around. Because I mean, they have nice little players, but those players really can't do anything by themselves. But now they have Marcus Semien. They have a face of baseball now that they can really build their roster off of and around of and based off of him. So I think this is a great signing by the Rangers. Props to them for going out and spending big like they said they would do. And also another thing that would really benefit them is that Semien can play third, second, short. He's very versatile in the infield, so you can really play him anywhere. Maybe have Kiner Falefa at third or short, have him at second, and I don't really know many other Rangers players, to be honest, because they're not very big, but I'd say they have nice little players. Just build them off of Marcus Semien, and they're fine to me. And he can play a lot of spots in the infield. And I think with every other player that the Rangers will be going after this offseason and probably landing, I think this is a great start to their offseason. I think they're actually just started, and I can't wait to see how far the Rangers get, especially since they've been so bad for such a long time. I just really want to see them start trying to make a push, and I think that's definitely what they're doing in this offseason. So I love this move by the Rangers. Absolute blockbuster. 7 years, $175 million. They're paying the man. And I couldn't be happier for Semien. I couldn't be happier for the Rangers. And I just hope that this deal works out for them, because they've been so bad for a while now. And I can't wait till they get back in the playoffs. And I think that's where we're going to end it here. And guys, just one little note I want to make, not even about baseball. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel, but I don't want you guys to do it for me. I want you to do it definitely by your opinion. Just and that's where I'm gonna end it here, because I'm getting tired, honestly, guys. But it's late at night. It's gotta be 8 o'clock at night, I think. But I think overall, great landing by the Rangers. Semien's gonna make a big push for them. He's gonna help them a lot if he can put up some years as the same he had in Toronto. He's gonna be a surefire MVP some season, but not really a big risk for the Rangers to take, just because he's pretty young. He is there for 7 years, so if he has a bad season, he can bounce back easily the next one. And I just really like this move by the Rangers. Bye, guys.